Let us transform this hair from dry to moisturized as I give you some tips on how to grow long, healthy hair. As a natural girly, it is very important to take care of your hair. So here are a few tips that you should take home in order to grow your hair to waist length. So this year I decided I want my hair to be down, busting, longer, thicker. And the one thing you need to understand about hair, you have to treat your hair as if it's a garden. The way a garden needs water for the plants to grow, your hair also needs water for the plant to grow. So today I'm going to be showing you how you can moisturize your hair and how you're going to be detangling your hair for maximum length retention. Remember, your hair grows, you are the one that is being rough with it. That is why it is showing no progress. So first things first, I am starting on clean hair. I did my hair during the night and I was feeling so exhausted to detangle it. So let me show you how you can properly detangle your hair with the least amount of breakage. Remember, the more your hair breaks, the more it doesn't get longer. You need to have length retention in order to have longer hair. So the first thing you need to do is finger detangle your hair, okay? Make sure you finger detangle, removing all the knots that you can feel in your hair before going in with a comb. And be gentle. While you're dealing with type 4 hair, you have to be very gentle because it is very, very, very fragile. Also, you are not going to be working with your hair when it's dry. And the first ingredient that you will always need is water. So make sure you spray a good amount of water in your hair. It doesn't have to be soaking or anything, it just has to be wet. Then go in with the leave-in conditioner and massage it into your hair strands. So this is the point where you're supposed to be knowing your hair porosity. So what is hair porosity? Hair porosity is how your hair retains water and how it loses water. Just like soil in a garden, we are going to be doing a lot of references when it comes to our hair and our gardens because those things are almost similar. So we have high, low and medium porosity, and I feel like we need a whole video to cover about hair porosity because you need to understand your hair porosity so that you can know the products that you're going to be using. So I will be making that video for you soon, so stick around. So my hair is type 4B 4C high porosity hair. This means that it absorbs products really quickly and also water, and it loses water with the same pace. Okay, so for such hair you're supposed to be using thicker products, not thin products. And I know in this video I am using this product. I was trying the Be Black Essentials leave-in treatment, and I can say it is best suited for low porosity hair instead of high porosity hair. Now that aside, let me show you how you're supposed to properly detangle your hair. So number one, after you have put product in your hair, you need to start from the ends. Okay, do not start from the root because you're going to be breaking your hair. And also make sure you're using a wide toothed comb. You cannot be here using a rat tail to detangle your type 4 hair. Absolutely not. It is going to break. It is going to be painful for you. And as you can see from the video, I am holding my hair in parts gently. Okay, I know it looks like I am using a lot of force, but it is gently. When your ends are combed, your comb is going to go in nicely. Go in step by step. Also make sure you section your hair if you need the maximum detangled hair. You can also opt for finger detangling. So finger detangling is good, but for this day I was putting my hair in a protective styling and I needed to straighten it, so I had to make sure my hair was well detangled. Okay, you can also do finger detangling. I almost don't like finger detangling because sometimes I just want to feel my hair, I don't know, being free and whoever, I don't know, I just love detangling my hair. Sometimes when I do not feel like dealing with my hair, I also do finger detangle, but I don't think I have perfected the art of finger detangling, so my hair is always left with a few knots, and I do not like that. Another thing, you can see I am brushing out my ends. This is because the more your hair grows, the more your ends become a little bit dry. So for my hair, I do notice my ends become a little bit more dry than the rest of the hair, and then they tangle a lot. Okay, they tangle a lot. If you're feeling like your hair is having so many knots, it's time to trim it. Okay, you don't have to be dramatic and do a lot. You can just cut out a little bit of the ends, as I have done in this video, and basically that's it. Okay, so this being the first video, let us talk a little bit more about hair as I continue detangling my hair. So are we good with the tips? And also do comment down below on which styles you would be wanting me to do, and I am going to be including you in this journey because I want my hair to be thicker and longer. My hair is almost turning 3 in August, and I feel like it is growing really slowly, so I want to do something about it. Okay, so let us talk about the basic things about hair, since I have given you the basics about detangling your hair. Remember, our goal is length retention. When you retain your length, your hair will grow bigger, longer, and healthier. Okay, remember, we want thick hair, and in all aspects of your hair, of your natural hair, remember, health over length. Okay, your hair needs to be healthy. All right, like I was saying, let's picture this. Your hair or your head is a garden. Okay, there are different kind of soils in a garden. There is sandy, loamy, and clay. All right, so if a garden is left bare, there is going to be soil erosion. Same case happens to your hair. If you leave it like that, it is going to be prone to breakage. This is leading for you not to have length retention, longer hair, or thicker hair. Okay, another thing, if you overdo your garden, not giving it breaks to breathe, the soil become eroded and your garden deteriorates. Same thing with your hair. Your hair needs some breathing space. Okay, not all the time braid after braid after braid after braid. You need to give your hair a little bit of breathing time. Another thing, there is always something called crop rotation, which is good for your soil in a garden. And also for your hair, you need protective styling. You cannot just leave it like that. And the way when you plant your seedlings, your seeds, you have to put in manure. Same case to your hair. You need products that are going to aid you in your hair growth. Okay, so those are just the basics about hair care. Okay, so now we come to protective styling. Remember, there's some styles that people do, they think it's protective styling and it is not protective styling. For example, if you're out here doing knotless braids that are down to your ass and you're thinking that is a protective styling, that is not a protective styling. If you're staying with your braids for more than a month with added hair, not with your natural hair, with added hair, that is not protective styling. Why? Because these braids weigh down your hair. That is why a lot of people, after they do knotless braid, you see like they have no hairline, because it's too heavy for your gentle baby hairs. You need to be cautious and you need to know what works for my hair and what doesn't work for my hair. Okay, so I feel like that is enough for today. I am going to be putting in classes here. We are going to be doing a lot of experiment. We're going to be doing the viral hair growth. We're going to be doing all that because I want my hair to be longer and longest this year. So stick around and I am going to give you some tips to take home. Number one, you need moisture in your hair. make sure you choose a good leave-in conditioner. If you have high porosity hair, make sure you choose thicker products. If you have low porosity hair, make sure you're choosing products that are a little bit not as thick as high porosity hair uses. Like the moisturizer I am using today, it is well suited for low porosity hair. And what else? So that is it. After this, I am going to be showing you how to do a 3-strand braid as our protective styling, and that will be our first protective styling on this page. Remember, these are the basics, okay? You need to learn the basics before you get into the hard things. All right, and yeah, so that is basically it. Make sure you're gentle with your hair, okay? Your hair grows. Remember that you can grow hair, you just need a good routine. So we are going to be getting into that and many more on this page, and so stick around. And at the end of it all, I am going to show you the amount of hair that I shed on this wash day. It was not a lot, and I'm glad. Like, I was so happy. And yeah, so that is basically it. So follow along for more exciting videos. Bye, it's been your girl. Welcome to the first episode of growing long hair, and the first episode also of discovering our 20s. So in our 20s, we have decided that we want long hair, and that is exactly what we are going to be doing. So bye, have a good one. It's been your girl, B2B.